Well, hello there. This is Mrs. Rice, and I've had a lot of questions from children and parents about how many AR points should I get per week? Well, I'm here to give you that information. We're in the third grade now, so our goal is 2 points per week at least. 2 points a week means 4 picture books, or two 1 point books, or one 2 point book that you definitely tested on and got it done with by Thursday, so I'm not worried on Thursday. And I just know you need to meet the third grade goal. Many students are setting their goals higher, and I'm so proud of that. So here is about how long it should take you to read books. A half-point book, 1 day, and you can read 4 of those in a week easy. A 1 point book, 2 days. A 2 point book, 3 days. If you checked a 2 point book out on a Thursday, you would have 3 days to read it, and you could test on Monday. That would give you an extra day if you're a slow reader. If you are a chapter book reader, and I know those chapter book readers are out there, I can help you make a plan. You will come to me with the title of your chapter book, the number of points it's worth, and the number of pages in the book. That's what you will write on a piece of scratch paper, and I have lots of scratch paper in the cubbies by my desk. You could also do this at home with your parents with a piece of paper and a library book if you were interested in figuring out how long it should take you to read that. I will then take this piece of paper and figure out your plan. It looks like you need to read about 25 pages a day to get your test done in 5 to 6 days. Look, the weekend right here, you got an extra day to read this book. But I will write the page number you should be by at the end of the day. You should be on page 75 by Thursday. And then you should not be behind. You can get ahead, but you can't be behind. I have some kids who want to read longer books, and you have 2 weeks to read a longer book. Doesn't matter how many points it is. It could be a ton of points. You got 2 weeks to read it, because if you take much longer than 2 weeks, you forget what happened at the beginning of the book. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to come with the book title at the top of a piece of scratch paper. You're going to have the number of pages, and you are going to have the number of points, so that I know, ooh, this is a big point book. I will then help you make your plan that you can use as a bookmark in this giant book. This book has 550 pages. Now, you should be reading about 50 pages a day. Notice how towards the end I lightened up on the pages just in case you need to play catch up at the end. But you have 2 weeks to take this test, and we will need to have regular conferences to make sure you are reading it. Because a book like this, you can't invest too much time, because then, oh my goodness, you've wasted 4 days when you could be working on another book you really liked. So if you feel the need to abandon a longer chapter book, probably should be done in the first day, and then you could read a picture book as catch up before you start your next chapter book. I hope this helps people figure out about how many days it should take them to read an AR book in the third grade. Thanks for listening to me. This has been Mrs. Rice.